Great. Hi everyone, this is Pika. I am recording for the first time in a really long time. I am going to play Pokemon Emerald as fast as I can. Except my speed's not working, so let me fix that. My life has been crazy. So that's one of the reasons why I am freaking out a little bit. I haven't been doing a lot of stuff lately. And that's... why aren't you... Okay, this is not the button that I set. Anyway, I have been doing stuff with Watch and Roll still, but with everything going on in my life, I've been struggling to find time to record and do things and finding ideas of stuff, content that I want to create. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't really been posting a lot. I don't think I've posted anything in over a year. I have a couple projects under my belt, but we did this on the Watch and Roll channel, which we're kind of going through. We were playing Fire Red, and Ian was playing Pokemon Yellow, and I beat the game, and everyone was surprised, to be honest, especially at the rate that things were going with everybody else. I was the only one who stuck through and didn't quit, and blah blah blah. So I wanted to do a video of me kind of speedrunning sort of Pokemon Emerald as well, because I guess it's not really a speedrun, playing through with speed, and just kind of enjoying the game all over again, because it's something that I like to do periodically anyways. I am going to be doing a 4 Horsemen run of this at some point, so that's not what this is. But, your name is, I'm taking Longe. I like the Game Grumps tend to do this, naming their characters, and especially with like Legend of Zelda, naming their people random consonants and vowels that sort of make a name. I did that in my blue run, my Fire Red run through. I said blue. I picked Squirtle. That's one of the reasons why. I lucked out, I think. We had talked about me doing, with Eric and Josh, we talked about I was going to do Squirtle because Eric really likes Bulbasaur, and Josh likes Charmander, and they were like, Andy won't care which one we pick for him. And that's pretty much true. There's a part where I look up how to get Ice Beam because I forgot. Most of my knowledge comes from the original Pokemon games, not Fire Red and Leaf Green, because I didn't play through that so much. Though I play Emerald, Sapphire, and Ruby pretty regularly, so I kind of remember this stuff better a little bit. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with this playthrough. I'm kind of enjoying it right now. Stop. Okay. Hello. I think I'm just gonna play, to be honest, because me kind of talking over it and whatever is gonna be interesting enough anyways. People do this all the time. I love the sped up game sound quality as well, so I have my sound playing through my headphones, which is fun. I think I'm just gonna get whatever Pokemon I want. I was gonna do Nuzlocke earlier, but I decided just now that I don't wanna. Because, I picked Torchic, not because I don't like anybody else. I actually usually pick Swampert, to be honest. But I adore the move Sky Uppercut anyways. Though, I'll have to find a Surfer later on. Maybe I'll get a Stocking. I haven't decided. I haven't decided a lot of things apparently. I'm just like realizing with all of this that I've said that like 7 times. So one of the reasons why I haven't been posting. Let's talk about that. I threw myself harder into my I forgot you were the one. Into my compositions and my music. I actually did fairly well this semester considering at the end of last semester I didn't do so hot on my comp jury, but I decided, hey, I'm gonna give it a shot to kind of amp things up. I want to focus. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. I wanted to focus more since I didn't do so hot the semester before, and God, what is wrong with my nose? I'm so sorry. I wanted to focus on my compositions that I've said like 7 times because I keep having to restart since I sneeze. And I did well. I had a professor that I've had before, and I kind of know the idea of how to get output done quickly. My problem is editing. I don't tend to make very musical decisions sometimes, which I realized. I wrote a piece called Wasser, which means water in German because that's original. I didn't want to write, or I liked the idea of rushing water, and I've prepped it really well. I actually almost won the composition prize this semester, which I was very happy about. But they decided somebody else had a stronger portfolio, and which I'm totally fine with. I don't mind all that much. I'm just happy that I was considered after having it almost not getting passed the semester before. But it was interesting because my professor at the time was like, yeah, we're passing him because there's no reason we are not, like, just because you don't like the music sort of thing. But that wasn't entirely the issue. I did a terrible job formatting everything, and that kind of bit me in the butt. I still haven't recovered from it. I haven't been able to get those pieces to a point where I feel like I can produce or release them or have people play them. I need to work on the score. There's some parts that need to be edited and stuff like that. And I really only like 2 of the movements out of the set, which I think is funny. Hello, you give me cut. So that's one of the things that I've been focusing on is editing and prepping my pieces for my next portfolio. And next semester I'm doing the senior composition project, which means writing for one of the larger ensembles on campus, and I think I'm going to pick we have a residency with the Colorado Wind Ensemble. So I was thinking about doing that, or the orchestra, mostly to get a solid reading. Yes, let's learn Peck. And I like... Sorry, I'm gonna stop fast-forwarding here for a second. I want to write a fanfare because I don't have a lot of experience with, like... I have a lot of experience with, like, mood music, and I started getting into ambient sound production and stuff like that, so creating settings and textures and stuff like that. But that's not all that I want to write, and so I think that'll be good for me, especially because I'm going to have the only comp professor that I haven't had yet as my teacher, which is really good. And I'm going to have, I think, a little more time, given it's the spring semester, and that tends to be a little, or the fall semester, which tends to be usually a little longer, or feel a little longer, and I feel like I'll be able to dedicate more time to everything. Which will be nice. But amongst that, working on my degree and trying to finish up, hopefully I'll have a year left. That would be nice to not have to worry about it anymore. Come on. Yeah, that's what I want. What shall I name you? Pickaxe Papon. Sure. I'm not gonna worry about training him for now because I usually use the experience share later on anyways. Anyway. Yeah, so with my degree going on, that kind of ate up a lot of my life. Like, I was so busy that I got invited to do the previous podcasts. There were 9 before I actually was able to show up, as I'm sure you remember / saw. And, yeah, it was crazy. But this is the first episode. I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. Thanks for coming and watching. I'm going to explain a little more about what's going on in my life next time, and I'll be back.